Hey there, lovely souls. Welcome to my channel Magnetize Official. In today's video, we're diving into a collective reading and energy update. The energy around these readings is especially potent and powerful, thanks to the incredible co-creative energy from all of you tuning in. Whether you're here live or watching the replay, your presence and energy are making a huge impact on the messages that come through. A big thank you to each of you for being here, no matter where or when you're joining. Because in the realm of energy, time doesn't exist, so your energy is still deeply influencing this reading. I'm going to start by shuffling the Energy Oracle cards deck now. While I shuffle, if you'd like to strengthen your connection to the reading, I recommend liking the video and subscribing to the channel. These are powerful forms of energy transfer, helping me tap into your energy more easily and channel messages that are more specific to you. Okay, so something really interesting happened while I was shuffling. 3 cards popped out all at once, which is quite rare, especially at the start of a reading. When this happens, it often indicates a strong, clear message, and that's exactly what I'm feeling right now. The cards that came out are the Crown Chakra, Strategy, and Appreciation. And as I tuned into the energy, I specifically heard the phrase, self-love. There's also something important happening with the Crown Chakra and the Strategy card, and I'm getting a sense that there's a very divine, almost cosmic circumstance unfolding in your life. It might sound a bit strange, but I'm hearing that some part of a larger, divine plan is now being activated for you. This could take many different forms, depending on where you are in your journey. For some of you, this might show up as a newfound sense of inspiration. Maybe you're feeling drawn toward a new dream, goal, or calling that feels deeply aligned with your soul's path. For others, it could be about a spiritual contract being activated between you and another soul, someone who you're meant to connect with or work with on a higher level. Whatever this is, I'm sensing that it's something deeply spiritually activating, something that feels almost too big for the mind to fully grasp. It's as if it's pulling you in from within, guiding you toward something that will be incredibly fulfilling on a soul level, but also requires you to surrender in a way that might feel a bit uncomfortable at first. This isn't something that can be figured out with logic. It's more about allowing yourself to feel it, trusting the pull, and letting it guide you without overthinking it. I also keep sensing a feather as a symbol. Maybe that resonates for someone here as a reminder or sign of guidance. So, just know that whatever is unfolding right now, it's part of a much bigger divine design. I know we're keeping things a bit broad right now, but that's because the intention behind these readings is to help you reconnect with your own intuition. I want you to take what resonates most for you and leave the rest. That's the beauty of energy. It speaks to us in different ways, and what might click for one person may not be the same for another. So, always trust your inner guidance in how these messages apply to you. That being said, I do feel like a key piece of this divine activation I've been sensing is directly tied to your self-love. It's about releasing any judgments you may have held against yourself, whether that's how you've seen yourself in the past or how you've allowed others to define you, and embracing who you truly are at your deepest core in every way. The more you love and honor yourself, the more you'll align with this divine plan that's unfolding. Now, let me tune in a bit more to what's coming through about this divine activation. With Woman Holding a Heart in reverse and cornucopia, there's a strong sense of reclaiming your power, particularly when it comes to your heart. It feels like someone might be taking their heart back from a situation, person, or environment that may have drained or hurt them in some way. It's like you're saying no to something or someone, setting a clear boundary around your time, energy, or emotions. I sense that for whoever this message is for, it might feel uncomfortable to step into this more firm, empowered stance. Saying no and setting boundaries isn't always easy, especially when it comes to people or situations that you may have once been emotionally connected to. But the power in this move is incredible. By reclaiming your energy, you're also clearing away any lingering negativity or influence from that person or situation. As I'm tuning in, I see a clear quartz crystal for someone, which symbolizes cleansing and clearing. This could be a sign that by taking back your power and energy, you are essentially clearing your space, energetically and emotionally, making room for something much more aligned with your highest good. It's uncomfortable, yes, but also liberating and incredibly freeing. This is an important part of your journey, taking back your energy and stepping into your full, authentic power. This shift is supercharging your ability to manifest, and here's why. By reclaiming your power from situations or people that were draining you, you're patching up the holes in your energy. It's like I'm seeing someone with a boat that's slowly sinking because of a leak. But once the hole is plugged, the boat stops sinking. I feel like this is what's been happening for you. You may have been in a situation where it felt like you were constantly struggling to stay afloat, like your energy was leaking out, leaving you feeling depleted. It's as if you've been putting out fires, trying to fix the hole in the boat, when really you should have been effortlessly floating along, going with the flow, and surrendering. But with whatever or whoever was draining your energy, it felt like you had to keep paddling, constantly trying to keep up, which left you exhausted. I'm not sure who exactly this message is for, but if this resonates with you, just know that if you've recently reclaimed your energy or set boundaries with someone or something, you've made a huge shift. You're now in a high vibrational, clear, and magnetic state of being, which is a powerful place to be in. And I want to acknowledge that yes, this shift might have felt uncomfortable at times. It's not always easy to assert boundaries, especially when it comes to your time and energy. But by doing so, you're releasing a limiting belief that you owe others your energy and presence, when in reality, you owe it to yourself to protect your own energy and set those loving, self-respecting boundaries. By doing this, you're giving the world something truly precious, the gift of your full, lit-up, authentic self. You're showing up in your power, aligned with what lights you up, and sharing your energy in a way that feels right to you. That is the ultimate manifestation, when you're fully in your truth, connected to your inner power, and operating from that high vibrational space. It's a game changer for not only your own life, but for everyone around you too. I'm getting a few strong symbols coming through, yellow and grapes specifically. I'm not sure if these have a personal significance for someone, but they're showing up quite vividly. Also, there's something about the season of fall and the shift that's happening with the changing seasons. Now, I know the timing of the seasons might be different depending on where you are in the world, but energetically speaking, it feels like you're moving through a significant seasonal shift in your life as well. So, what is this shift? The card Blossoming Abundance in reverse is showing up, and I'm hearing weeding out. In this new phase of your life, things, people, situations, anything that no longer aligns with the version of yourself you're becoming is being weeded out. This could be a big part of what's happening for you right now, and it's important to embrace this process. You might notice that certain connections, circumstances, or things that once felt right for you are starting to feel disconnected or even draining. And here's the major lesson. Allow this disconnect to happen without trying to control it. Don't feel the need to cling to people or situations that no longer serve you. These things and people are being called to higher vibrations, and if they can rise to meet you, they will connect with you again on a higher timeline. But if they choose to stay in a lower vibrational state, trying to keep them in your life could actually lower your own energy. That's why surrender is such a big theme right now. It's about letting go, trusting the divine flow, and allowing life to unfold without resistance. The key message here is that by letting go and surrendering, you're making room for the things and people that truly align with your highest good. It's an energetic clearing, and even though it may feel uncomfortable at times, it's creating space for something much more expansive and in harmony with your true self. Trust the process and allow these shifts to happen naturally. The universe is guiding you exactly where you need to go. Okay, let's see what else is coming through for the beautiful soul tuning in right now. It feels like you've been deeply connected to your heart lately. I'm pulling the heart chakra card, and I'm hearing the name Ralph for someone, or perhaps the letters R, A, L, P, or H might hold significance for you. What I'm really sensing is that you've been almost divinely dropped into your heart space. It's not that you weren't already in your heart, but it's been amplified in a powerful way recently. It feels like you've gone through another significant heart chakra opening. Your heart was already opening, yes, but it's like you've reached a new level, a deeper layer of connection. It's similar to how we constantly go through awakenings as souls. We expand endlessly. And in the same way, you're going through continual heart chakra expansions, with one of these openings happening recently. I'm also hearing calling in. Someone might have had a meaningful phone call or video call, or perhaps there's some other connection happening. But spiritually, what I'm picking up on is that you're calling in higher level soul connections into your life. Through this new heart chakra layer that you've peeled back, you've made space for more fulfilling, aligned relationships to enter your world. Now, if you're in a place where certain things, people, or situations have been cleared out of your life, leaving behind a feeling of emptiness or a void, I want you to know that this space is not just empty. It's a fertile ground for something more wonderful, fulfilling, and magnificent than you could ever imagine to take root. Holding that space, holding that void, takes courage, but it's a necessary step in making room for the beautiful things that are coming your way. Remember, the universe is always ready to fill those gaps with exactly what you need to continue growing and expanding on your journey. Let's dive deeper into what's coming through about your open heart chakra. Right now, many of your chakra centers are glowing brightly, and I'm visually seeing a radiant energy around you. It's almost like you have this beautiful glow that's drawing attention. What's fascinating is that even people who might not identify as spiritual, those who consider themselves more 3D focused or logically driven, are sensing something different about you. It's like they're picking up on this glow without even fully realizing it. I also heard the name Sarah for someone, so that might resonate with someone listening. This glow you're radiating is because both your heart and sacral chakras are fully open. We know that the heart chakra is all about emotional expression, and right now, it feels like you're tapping into your emotions with a level of clarity that you haven't before. But it's not just about your own feelings. It's like your ability to sense and understand the emotions of others has been amplified. I'm hearing telepathy come through, and it's as if you can now intuitively sense what others are thinking or feeling, almost as if it's being communicated to you through energy. This ability, I believe, is a new layer of spiritual gift opening up for you, though you've always been intuitive. What I'm picking up on is that this intuition is becoming more conscious, more present in your day-to-day life. You might even find yourself looking at someone, and suddenly, thoughts or feelings pop into your mind because you're receiving their energy telepathically, without them saying a word. This is a powerful, beautiful shift, and it's allowing you to connect with others in deeper, more meaningful ways than ever before. I'm picking up on something related to a crystal ball here, and while it might seem like a simple image, it feels deeply symbolic. It's like a sign that you're stepping into or unlocking a new psychic ability, or perhaps uncovering a deeper layer of your existing intuitive gifts. There's a sense of a new realm of perception opening up to you, allowing you to tap into a more refined level of understanding. I'm also seeing something about a baby. This could be a literal message, like someone in your life being pregnant or having just had a child. It could also be metaphorical, symbolizing a new beginning, a new creation, or a fresh start. It's a reminder that new life, whether physical or spiritual, is being birthed in your world. Now, let's talk about the 3 powerful cards that came through for you. What stands out to me is the emphasis on your heart chakra and sacral chakra being wide open. These 2 centers are your dominant focus at this time. But interestingly, I'm hearing that the work you're doing right now isn't physical. Your work is energetic. The most impactful shifts are happening at the energy level, and everything in the physical, material world will follow from that. This concept may feel backwards to some, especially in a world that often values action over alignment. Most people are focused on the physical work, the doing, the achieving, the striving. But you're learning that true productivity starts on the energetic level. When you align your energy first, when you nurture and open those inner centers, the right actions will flow from that aligned state, naturally. The best part? Those actions will be far more powerful and effective because they are coming from a place of true energetic harmony, a place that logic can't always predict, but will ultimately guide you to success in ways you can't even imagine. I'm seeing that as you maintain this open, energetic state, meaning staying fully connected to your emotions, even when they're messy or don't quite make sense. You're doing something really powerful. It's about honoring what you're feeling, expressing those emotions through your heart space, while also staying grounded in your body, staying connected to the present moment and the physical world around you. Keep that sacral energy open and receptive, staying aware of the sensations and movements within your body. When you stay open like this, you align yourself with your highest vibrational timeline, which is beautifully represented by the Temple Path card in the upright position. This openness also keeps you in a high vibrational state of being, which is reflected by the Crown Chakra card. What's powerful about this is that by maintaining this balance, you are allowing yourself to receive divine guidance. This information might come through clearly during vivid meditations or dreams, or it might be more subtle, perhaps a sudden urge to reach out to certain people or take an action that feels aligned, even if you can't immediately explain why. These intuitive nudges will lead you in surprising and magical directions, helping you achieve breakthroughs along the way. That's where the victory card comes in, symbolizing the success and triumph that's unfolding as you continue to follow this path of alignment and flow. It's all leading you to something truly amazing. I'm sensing that the path you're on is one that's catching the attention of many around you, but not always in a way that others fully understand. In fact, the same person might feel both awe and confusion about your journey, sometimes simultaneously. This can make things complicated if you're measuring your progress or your choices based on how others perceive them. That's why you're being strongly guided to release the need for everyone to understand your path, especially those who aren't walking it themselves. You're pulling out all kinds of emotions in those who are observing you. Some people are mesmerized by you, feeling inspired and in awe of what you're doing and the energy you're radiating. On the other hand, there may be others who struggle to grasp why you're moving the way you are. This judgment can come from a place of misunderstanding, but it's important to recognize that your path is not meant to be understood by everyone. You are meant to stand apart. You're here to walk a unique path, one that may look very different from the more conventional routes others might follow. And that's exactly what you're meant to do. Show a new way. It's interesting that the concept of a way shower is coming through because this is exactly what you're embodying. A way shower is someone who leads, not by teaching or directing, but by living their truth so fully that others can't help but see the potential in themselves through your example. By simply being your authentic self, you inspire others to step into their own highest potential. This is the powerful energy you're channeling right now. If this resonates, you may want to check out a recent podcast I did about light workers, particularly the way shower roll. I think you'll find it speaks to your experience. I'm really feeling the energy around these upcoming victories and breakthroughs in your life, and I'm curious to dive deeper into what's unfolding for you. I'm hearing a lot about the mental realm. Many of these breakthroughs are happening in your mind, whether you're fully aware of it or not. These could be sudden insights, intuitive ideas, or even channeled information that's coming through to you. It might also be linked to vivid dreams or meditative moments of clarity. With financial constraints in the reverse position, I'm getting the message. The door is open. This could be a significant sign for someone. But what I'm feeling is that there's been some kind of door, or maybe even a mental prison, that you've been stuck behind. It could have been fear, a limiting belief, or a difficult situation that's held you back, and you've been searching for a way to break free. It feels like these recent mental breakthroughs are directly tied to that very thing. It's as if you've realized that the power to open that door was always within you. This is a huge mental shift, like the moment when something that's been circling in your mind for ages finally clicks, and the door swings wide open. There's a sense of liberation here, like you're breaking free from something you've felt trapped by for a long time. It's an incredibly freeing moment, a true remembrance of your inner power and what you're capable of. The mental fog is clearing, and you're stepping into a new level of clarity and freedom. With cornucopia in the upright position, it feels like your dreams and goals are clearer and more vivid than ever before. It's almost as if something is finally coming into focus, or the pieces are starting to fall into place. This might look different for everyone, but if you've been working on manifesting something specific, it's as though the vision has built so much momentum that you're starting to feel like it's almost within reach. You might even be receiving signs that what you've been working toward is starting to manifest. Now, I have a message for a particular group of people. A powerful download I received recently spoke about something being just a degree off, or a few degrees off. What this means is that sometimes, when you're holding a vision for something, you'll begin to manifest things that remind you of that goal, but they're not quite the exact thing you've envisioned. For instance, if you're manifesting a relationship with a specific person, you might meet someone who shares similar qualities or looks somewhat like them, but it's not that exact person. It's almost like a preview, a sign that you're getting closer. This is a really powerful message to remember. When this happens, don't push it away or get discouraged just because it's not exactly what you expected. If you feel disappointed, you might unintentionally close the door to the manifestation you've been waiting for. Instead, embrace these signs with gratitude and trust that they are guiding you closer to what you're truly meant to receive. It's like a gentle nudge from the universe, letting you know you're aligning perfectly with your desires, even if it's not quite the full picture yet. That person, thing, or situation that has shown up in your life is actually a major sign from the universe, confirming that you're in the process of aligning with your desires. It's a symbol of the tuning happening within you. So, take a moment to express gratitude for whatever or whoever is coming into your life, even if it's not exactly what you thought you wanted. It's still a powerful message that what you're desiring is on its way. Of course, this doesn't mean you have to act on every sign you get, whether it's a new relationship or a job opportunity. You don't have to date someone who shows interest in you just because they're part of the sign, or take a job just because it seems like a step in the right direction. What's important is to appreciate the signal from the universe. Mentally thank it, and continue to hold that optimistic vibration for what you truly desire. Keep knowing deep down that your true desires are coming to you. I felt like someone really needed to hear this, and it's a powerful reminder. Now, with appreciation reversed, I'm also sensing that you, the person listening to this, are someone who is always there for the people you care about. You'd drop everything to help, offer advice, or just be a support to others. You have this nurturing energy, this natural caretaker vibe. But the message coming through strongly now is that it's time for you to turn that same energy back toward yourself. It's time for the caretaker to be cared for. You deserve the same love and care that you freely give to others. By cultivating that energy of self-love, I see it as a missing puzzle piece that will help you manifest even more into your life. More love, more opportunities, and more support. Give yourself that care, respect, and love, and set the standard that others should do the same for you. You are worthy of that, and it will attract even more of what you need. All right, what else can I channel for the beautiful souls tuning in? This reading has been so unique as it's really focused on you, your personal journey, your manifestations, and messages from your spirit guides. If you've enjoyed this style, let me know in the comments. I know it's been a bit different from the usual, as it hasn't centered around a specific person or romantic situation, but it felt important to focus on your path right now. That said, I did pull the broken heart card in the upright position. It feels like there's someone from the outside looking in, someone who's really caught up in their emotions when it comes to you. What I'm getting is that this person might be feeling like you're going to break their heart, or that they might face rejection. The phrase, "too good to be true," is coming through, and I sense this external person feeling that way about you. To close this reading, I'm going to pull one final message from the Rumi Oracle. The card I'm holding is called "I have abolished duality from myself." It says, "I have seen the two worlds as one I seek, one I know, one I see, one I call." Rumi shares, "Like molten gold poured from the furnace of divine love into a one-of-a-kind mold, you are created uniquely and of divine essence. You are both the lover and the beloved. There is no aspect of your life separate from your spiritual journey, and there is no aspect of you that is not of divine origin. You must remember that you are a living heart, the dweller at the center between heaven and earth, star and soil, light and dark. This card is a powerful reminder that you are divinely created, uniquely beautiful, and deeply connected to both the spiritual and physical realms. You are whole, and every aspect of you is part of your sacred journey. Let that truth sink in as you move forward, knowing you are loved and supported by the universe. This oracle comes with powerful guidance. If you're caught in the crossroads, wondering which path to take, this one or that one, let it go. The truth is this: you shall be. Your divine destiny is unfolding just as the acorn grows into the oak tree. You cannot be anything other than what you truly are. And as you accept this, life will respond. It believes in your vision. It will relax around you, allowing what you need to come to you more effortlessly. You will find yourself naturally drawn to what you truly desire, not out of anxiety or fear, but from a place of ease. So, do not fret or fear, my beloved. Let the love within you flow freely. Open your heart, and you'll discover the bridge to understanding and trusting in the perfection of your journey. The perfection that's always been there and always will be. Don't worry, everything is unfolding exactly as it should. What a beautiful message to wrap up this reading. If anything resonated deeply with you, I would love to hear about it in the comments below, sending you so much love and light.